Welcome to a new Monday morning routine. It's Coffee with Strangers with Kelli Lemon.
Hey, it's Kelli, and today I'm driving through the fan to meet Beau Cribbs at Garnett's Cafe on Park Avenue. Beau's the host of RVA Tonight, an almost monthly fake late-night talk show at the Coalition Theater. In just over a year of doing the show, they've sold out every one. All right, Beau, this is how we start the show.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You know, a lot of people don't cheers coffee, but I do because it's the first cup that I need in the morning.
You're a trendsetter.
Well, thank you. Do you drink coffee?
I do. I put all kinds of crap in my coffee.
Okay.
I put cream and as much sugar as you can handle.
1 cup?
Yeah, 1, maybe 2. I drink just caffeine in general is just flowing through me at all times. You understand? So whether it's coffee in the morning or 1 to 27 Diet Cokes throughout the day.
You're a stranger to me. Who are you? What do you do?
My name's Beau Cribbs. My day job's in communications PR, but I host a nearly monthly comedy show at the Coalition Theater called RVA Tonight. And
Okay.
It's a late night talk show style show. So it's set up exactly the same way as you'd see on David Letterman or Jimmy Fallon or Conan O'Brien. I'll do monologue, we'll do comedy bits at the desk. Interesting people come on the show, we'll have local comedians, we'll have local musical acts.
And this is once a month.
It's nearly once a month.
Okay.
We've done 9 shows so far. We did every other month last year. We're kind of trying 2 months on, 1 month off right now. We just did our 9th just the other day. So the next one's going to be in September of this year, yeah.
Are you from Richmond?
I am.
Wait,
Born and raised.
what part?
I was born in the Henrico Doctors Hospital. So I went to Freeman High School. I went off to college. I went to George Mason just outside D.C.
Yeah.
I came back to Richmond for like a postgraduate fellowship in Governor Tim Kaine's office. Here we are a decade later, and I'm still here. And I have to say, adult Beau really likes Richmond. We're sitting here in the fan. I live just a few blocks up the road. This, when I was 16, 17,
Was the worst thing ever.
I just didn't know. You could drop me in the middle of Iowa. I wouldn't have known where the hell I was.
So how did you get to comedy then? Where'd your first stand-up or to know that a show would be possible, such as yours?
So I did some improv in high school, Comedy Sports, which is still around here in town. I did a little bit of stand-up in college, so I kind of had the itch to perform again. Year and a half ago. Wanted to do something creative and fun kind of on my own time. The managing director of the Coalition Theater is a guy named Matt Newman, who I have known since the 4th grade. And I knew that if I pitched Matt with an idea that wasn't totally insane, he'd let me try it at least once.
Okay.
So I pitched them on the idea, and we all got together, and I said, here's kind of how I see it going. Let's try it once and see if it works. And it worked. The first one we did sold out. We had my old boss, Tim Kaine, come on kind of as a surprise.
You're the celebrity guest on your first show.
He was the easiest person to book. When I was trying to pitch other people, they would ask me very reasonable questions about the show, like, what channel is it on?
Yeah.
How much am I getting paid?
Yeah.
And I would have to politely tell them, it's not on TV and you're not getting paid.
Kind of like this show.
Kind of like this. So I emailed my old boss and I said, hey, I'm doing this cool thing. I'd love for you to just come and see it. I just kind of in passing, I said, and if you want to do something fun on the show too, let me know, but no pressure.
Yeah.
And he emailed me back the next day and he said, sounds great, I'd love to do something fun. See you then. Our guests on the very first show were Tim Kaine, and we had Doug Orlesky. He talked about RVA Coffee Stand.
Yeah.
We had a stand-up comedian named Dixon Cashwell.
Okay.
And we had Kelly Strawbridge sit in with the band.
Yeah.
And the show was done, and we all kind of went backstage and looked at each other and said, like, we got to do this again. We should try this again.
Tell me this. Does this show work because it's Richmond?
It works for a few reasons. It works because it's a format you know. It works because so many really talented, wonderful people work on the show. And it works because Richmond is the kind of place that embraces something new and interesting like this.
How do you live Richmond? Like on the weekends? What do you do?
So I have a wife. I've been married almost 2 years now.
Okay.
We live just up the street on Hanover Avenue. We love the food scene here in Richmond. It's one of our favorite spots, actually. I'm glad we're doing it here.
Okay. Where else do you eat around Richmond?
We love the Roosevelt. Stella's is great. We live 2-3 blocks away from 8.5, which is a problem.
Yeah.
So the morning after every one of my shows we've done, we've walked up the street and gotten breakfast at Joe's Inn. That's kind of our celebratory, we just pulled this thing off, let's go eat our weight in biscuits and cheesy eggs. We just went to Southbound for the first time.
Okay.
That's great. I've only been there once, but we went for my wife's birthday, and it's outrageously good. there's always something going on.
Yeah.
There's always a festival. There's always, especially when it's nicer out. Hardywood, it could be 9 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday, and they'd have a food truck and a band playing probably.
Hardywood does keep the atmosphere going.
Cornhole tournament at 4 a.m. I'm loving that we're living in the city at this time.
Yeah.
It really seems like it's on the upswing, and it's getting ready to do something really big.
To hear the rest of my interview with Beau, check out the Coffee with Strangers podcast in iTunes or Stitcher. Take a second to subscribe to this channel on YouTube and get yourself over to Garnett's Cafe in the Fan for a drink or sandwich. And visit coffeewithstrangersrva.com to subscribe to our newsletter and watch previous episodes. See you next week.